what a good sleep. There weren't any crazy nature spirits visiting me in my dreams. Nope. Just a nice sleep between me, myself, and I. Howdy! My name is Nonat, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last time, we arrived at Oleg's trading post after a lot of tutorials, and I'm happy to say there will be far less tutorials going forward. There will still be some. Also, this room is full of loot that we can just take and sell right back to Oleg, which kinda sounds scummy, but this is actually our personal stash, which, surprise, tutorial. Anything you want can be stored in the personal stash. It can store an unlimited amount of items. We might as well take this stuff along. As we've seen, this is going to be a very difficult journey, especially starting off with how weak we are, mainly because of how long it takes to cast our summon monster. Your allies, when you are at Oleg's trading post, can actually be talked to. So if we want to learn more about Lindsay, we can. We can learn a lot about them. Like, why does she always wear a ring on her finger? This? It was a gift to me from my first teacher. It's magical, imbued with the powers of Shellen, no less. When I get myself in trouble, it transports me to a safe spot. So, please don't be angry with me if I suddenly disappear from a fight. I'll wait for you here, promise. I don't actually know if that happens. I don't think it does. Leave and do not return, Lindsay. Golly. Anoriel 8 Eyes is a very important NPC to most playthroughs. I will not be using her, but she can be used A, to respec yourself and your allies in case you made some bad level up decisions, and B, she can be used to add additional companions like your main character to your party. They don't have like personality per se like Amiri, Lindsay, and the rest of the actual written companions, but you do get to customize them from level 1, which some people are looking for that. Oleg, I have a lot of bandit stuff to sell you. Yoo-hoo! Anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk and it hung in the air. Yoo-hoo! I couldn't see anything through that soup, not even with a torch. Alright, well, sell me stuff. And by that I mean I'm gonna sell you stuff. Bam! It was amazing to me. I got at least one comment from someone saying they didn't know the offer button and the specific button here existed. And I am so sorry you didn't know, because that makes life so much easier when you can just offer everything up automatically. We don't want to sell. I should have put some camping supplies away. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to sell all of that, and then I am going to buy someone a weapon. So, after much deliberation and research, we are going to be getting Lindsay a masterwork heavy crossbow. I'm doing this for a few reasons. One, it'll make her incredibly accurate with a +6 to hit. Second, I forgot this is actually Pathfinder 1st edition, and because Lindsay is a halfling, she uses, quote, small weapons. Effectively, whenever she equips a weapon, it is shrunk to her size, meaning while the heavy crossbow usually does 1d10 damage, when she holds it, it is a small heavy crossbow, and it goes down a dice size to 1d8, which means when she was using the light crossbow, it was only dealing 1d6. So she's a little more accurate, a little bit more potential damage, and I think we're ready to get on getting on. If you come on over and speak to Boken on your way out, can I help you in any way? Well, since you're asking, there's a cave nearby. I used to pick berries in there, and this place has been overrun by spiders. Also, my voice changed overnight, so that's weird. He gives us a few alchemist fire, which thankfully we can still get those, because spiders... Who spiders? And kobolds and everything. Oh my. And he did mention that some of these, I believe the Fangberries, are time sensitive. Upon picking them up, we will need to deliver them to him in time. Also, our resident dex expert is Lindsay, so I'm going to give her the alchemist fire. Alright, we are finally good to leave. We could talk to our allies a little bit, but I think I'll save that for another time. We've got plenty we need to do, so let's go ahead and get on and do it. Welcome back to the world map. There's only one way to go. We're going down to the outskirts. Okay. So we do have a question mark here, the Fangberry Cave, but I do believe we're going to wait on that because that place is terrifying, and I think I would like one additional level. What we do have on our map now as well, if I can find it, is the Thorn Ford. This is where the Guardian of the Bloom told us to go, so let's start by heading in that direction. Random encounter. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, His eyes widen and he tugs at his beard.
Strange weather, invisible fog, creeping out the woods. Shores beyond the sky obscures the sun and moon. Strange.
The old man shakes his head, his eyes shifting about, seemingly at random. I don't like this old man. Looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye. What are you doing here?
I do nothing. Breathe, walk, observe.
The fog looks plenty visible to me, though.
I see more than ever. I've never seen so much before.
The old man wipes his hand across his face.
But someone must look, and no one else can.
Who are you?
Remus, but that won't help with the fog.
Does the invisible fog mean you can't find your way through it?
The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, not your sight. I wish not to try.
I should probably be going. I've got lands to conquer.
You hasten. You should. Your rival wastes no time. He races, but in another direction. He searches for power. He'll find it.
My rival? Do you mean Tartuccio?
He's not tall, but he wants to climb high. Beside him are those who could stand against him, and might yet still.
But could you tell me where he is?
He's in an old tomb, south of the trading post.
Thank you! How do you know we're rivals?
I don't know. I see. I can choose where you set your eyes, usually. But can you choose what they see?
I gotta go.
Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the claimer shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. Alright, bye buddy. We're gonna go. And we're gonna go find us a Pop-Tart. A wild berry Pop-Tart to be specific. Go ahead and cut that out. Cut that out too. Alright, so he said south of the trading post, so let's head back this way and make our way south of the trading post. I believe it's that little question mark right here. Hey, that's where the game wants us to go. That's where we're going. Or another random encounter. I don't know if this is just a normal encounter. I'm just gonna mage armor to be safe. Mage armor. Bless. Oh, also, 2 things that the comments have told me, which I thank you a lot for. I shouldn't delete it now. I will, because I'll forget otherwise. Remove Cure Light Wounds from Harem, because you can literally change any spell into Cure Light Wounds on a cleric. So there's no reason to have that protected. Let's do Shield of Faith, which I believe we could give on to Amiri, correct? Yes. The other thing I was told is if we go to Options and Game... here we go. Disable Show Alignment Requirements in Dialogues. That way I'm not influenced to just pick the good option because I'm good. Thank you, comment. Alright, with all that set up, let's see who exactly we're running into. It's Bandits! Sing us a song. You're the bard. Get close enough to sing, though. I love how big that range is. Alright. There's only 2 of them. If I try to summon animal, they'll be dead before I get a chance. Oh, don't move. I lied. Don't move. Alright, nice shot. Also, something worth noting. Oh my god. They summon monster? No, they don't get... Okay, good. He's dead. See, that's why I didn't summon my... Whoa. That's why I didn't summon my monster. This isn't a good example of it, but it's worth noting whenever you can, have your ranged party members aim for enemies that are not in melee. If you don't have a specific feat, you take a pretty fat penalty to shooting into melee combat, so you ideally want to be shooting at open, unsurrounded targets. But alright, a little bit of free experience, a nice Scroll of Bless, which will save us a spell slot later on. Like I said in the first episode, I want to use scrolls and potions more because I never remember. Interesting, we have a little blackberry meadow. That means nothing for this playthrough because it's about kingdom management. Alright, but here we are at the tomb. I probably should have rested first, huh? I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and drop a bless down. I don't have my thing anymore. I don't have my mage armor, but I'm sure we'll be fine, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. Bless us, Harem, because we're going in to a dungeon. Let's go ahead and stealth. I love that bless in this game lasts a minute per level, because I just got off of playing Baldur's Gate, where bless lasts 1 round per level. Look at all that money. Summon monster 1 scroll, yes please. And having to basically bless up the second before you go into combat was a bunch of stress I didn't need. So being able to be like, okay, it'll last for 2 full real-world minutes is really nice. Alright. I don't believe there's any reason to stealth here. Let's go! A gnome in a gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tartuccio, who you knew from your time in Restov. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontentment in every way he can muster.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian!
Alright, hot take. I wasn't kidding at the beginning of the game when I said I wanted Tartuccio, like, on the team. I unironically love Tartuccio, and I feel like that's, like, a really unpopular opinion. Like, he's designed to be hated, but I really don't hate him. I think he's hilarious, and his voice actor is so brilliant.
Sir Tartuccio, I may serve you, but I am no one's slave. We do what we can, but it is no simple feat to find an unknown object in a vast dungeon.
Doesn't this music sound like it would be behind the pirates in, like, Zelda the Wind Waker? Like, it's just slightly buffoonish and comic.
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Hey, Jathal, how you been, girl?
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Tartuccio turns his angry gaze upon you. He nods to his guards to draw their weapons. Don't you have some other pressing business to attend? Perhaps Jamandi's quest, the search for the Staglard?
I might ask you the very same. Aren't you supposed to be searching the local forest for some bandit boss in a horned hat?
So, these 2 options, very, very important. Pretty easy diplomacy because you have Lindsay with you unless you somehow nat 1. If you would like Valerie or Jathal on your team, pick their option. Honestly, I kinda want Valerie just to have that massive high armor class wall. And again, Amiri's not going to be here forever. I think having a frontliner would be fantastic. We could use Jathal for the same idea, but we already have divine spells covered with Harem. So let's go. Valerie, I would say you and your sword can find greater glory than in service to Tartuccio. He summoned you to fight the Staglard's bandits, but now uses you for more questionable dealings.
You're right. Tartuccio has deceived us. A warrior who bows to a lie, who humiliates herself. There is no glory in this. I shall aid this scoundrel no more.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of her enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
Alright, so Tartuccio and the companion you did not convince will leave the fight, and you're left to deal with 4 decently tough bandits. A nice part of Valerie, she is AI controlled, but she is right next to the wizard, which can save us a lot of hassle. First thing we're going to do, we're going to summon a monster right over by this guy. Amiri and Harem, you 2 are going to go for this mercenary. Lindsay, you're going to go for, you're going to go ahead and inspire courage. And Freebooter's Bane. Here we go! Honestly, I'm fine with Valerie taking a lot of aggro here. Lindsay? Lindsay? Freebooter's Bane? Lindsay? Has she done it? I thought it was a move action. I think she's done it. Ow! Come on! Oh, it takes so long to summon animals. Run! Wolf! Wolf, help! I'm dead.
Why is this so hard to be a summoner?
Lindsay, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, Valerie's dead. Oh my god. She got crit for 22 damage! Lindsay, run! Lindsay, run! He's bigger than you! Lindsay, run! Hide behind the pillar or something, I don't know! Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Guys, hit him! And Lindsay's... Alright, let's try this again. You know what? Forget it. I'm summoning my dog first. Because there's just no way. There's no time. Thank you. Let's go. No, dog, don't go for that one. Alright, fine. Drop some grease right there. Alright, y'all mess him up. Dog, oh yeah, every time that guy takes a ranged attack, dog is going to get a thing. Alright, Jarell, start shooting this wizard because they're open. Lindsay, where are you? Where's Lindsay? Lindsay's right here. Lindsay, stop wasting time on that. Although, go ahead and freebooter's Bane. Okay, good, good, good. Now start shooting this mercenary. He's prone, but he's not in combat. Is my dog already gone? Oh man, that lasts so little time. Let's get another dog out here. Oh man, don't worry, my dog will be here in like 18 seconds. Y'all, how long does it take to kill one mercenary? Amiri! Get angry! Harem! True Strike! I don't know. No, True Strike is worthless. What am I saying? Just keep hitting him.
Could be worse.
Alright. Come on, Wolfie! Do it, Wolfie! Nice hit. My wolf keeps missing. I'm dead again! How? How did you lose? It was 2 versus 1! Okay, note to self. Ignore the guy with the shield. Alright, okay. Oh, don't trip the dog! Dog, stay your way! Alright, at least dog's distracting him. Fine. Dog's dead. Are you kidding me? Alright, he's down. Summon monster over here. You two should be able to mess this guy up. He's just an archer. Attacks of opportunity, good. Go help Valerie. Go ahead and hit this guy. The freebooter's Bane. Come on, can somebody hit him, please? Alright, dog is up. Dog is doing dog things. Lindsay, you gotta move, girl. You gotta move. Oh, let me tell you, this is really rough. Maybe I can hit him here. Nice. Okay, missed there. It's okay. It's okay. Let's try to smack him with an acid dart. At least my dog took some damage for us. Can you kill him? Thank you! Harem, ignore him. Kill the giant man. We got that. Lindsay, freebooter's Bane on the giant man. Me, acid dart on the giant man. Okay, everyone has a +2 to hit him. Let's go. Nice hit. Come on, acid dart. Coming through with the acid dart. How did that do? Was that a crit? Was that a crit? We got a crit with the acid dart. Come on, this is it. Everybody on him. You heal up Amiri. Me, just keep with the acid dart. You channel positive energy. It might heal him a little bit. It's going to heal us a whole lot more. Come. Boom! Everybody heals for 2. Fantastic. Amiri heals for 5. Keep on him. Back the hell up. I know you're going to get attack of opportunity. That's fine. I don't remember if I freebooters... Oh, I accidentally entered turn-based mode. Did I freebooters Bane you? Just in case. Everybody has their bonus. Mess him up. Please. Please. He's so tank. Valerie! Valerie, help! Come on. You have a potion? No. Oh my god, I didn't study target. I forgot I made her a slayer. Oh, it's been like 3 days since I last recorded. Oh god. It's fine, that's fine. Cure light wounds. Keep Amiri alive. Please. You have so many bonuses to hit. There it is! Oh no. That halfling became an elf. Oh my god. Hey Valerie.
I'm listening.
Welcome to the team. And because you're on the team, that means you get to level up. So, Valerie is going to be a very interesting party member because she's going to be the only party member I'm following a guide for, just because this build looks so stupid fun. Valerie is going to be multi-classing into Sorcerer. We are going to be taking a few interesting little things, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think giving her the Silver Draconic bloodline fits really well with Valerie's aesthetic. There's a lot of different bloodlines to choose from. We're going to take the Silver Draconic for a very specific reason we won't get to for a long time. And some of you might already have an idea of what we're doing with Valerie here. And I'm not going to spoil it. You know, for people who are along for the ride, I'm not going to spoil exactly what it is we're doing. What we are going to do is start by taking Metamagic Extend Spell. It's not going to be super useful because we can't cast up spells yet because we only have level 1 spells, but in the future, we'll be able to allow Valerie to buff herself and have those buffs last twice as long. Say something like Haste. But for now, we are going incredibly defensive. Corrosive Touch, it might be useful because she's in melee if we just need some magic damage, but the big one we're getting for Valerie is Shield. +4 shield bonus to armor class. Now, I'll be honest, this first level isn't going to do terribly much. It's going to take a while for Valerie to come into her own. But regardless, she still has 23 armor class compared to the rest of us, which is spectacular. She might not be the most accurate, but she does decent damage, and she's really hard to hit, which is why she is going right at the front with Amiri and Harem. Yo, these corpses got anything good on? Yo, they do got good stuff on them. We got some nuts. We also got a magical longsword, which is a longsword +1. Is that useful for Valerie? I don't think it is, because she specifically uses bastard sword. So if we equip the longsword, it's the same, but it does a d8 +3 instead of a d10 +2. Huh. This is weirdly tempting. Amiri has +2 more to hit with the longsword. Now, it deals literally 1d8 less damage. Instead of 7 to 21, it's 6 to 13. But she's hitting way more often. Roughly, I guess it's not necessarily 50% more often, but that's a big attack bonus, which might be worth it. We can even give her a shield with that, and she's still fine. Still has a +6 to attack, but her AC gets bumped up to 19. I think for now, this is better. Enemies don't have a whole lot of health this early, so making her more defensive with +6 to attack and 19 AC versus +4 to attack and 17 AC, I think this is totally worth it. So let's go with that. We've got our whole team here. Let's finish looting, shall we? Also, it's a tomb. Are there traps? No, but there is money. Secret passage. Hello. I think I found this in my first playthrough. Is there any monsters in here? You're not trapped, you're just full of money! Awesome. Baldur's Gate has taught me to never trust anything ever. Baldur's Gate is so impossible to see the traps coming. Even if you're searching for traps, they'll just pop up after you've triggered them. It's miserable. Ancient Cyclops Coin. A memento of times long past, a well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsomely for it. This is one of many antiquities in the game that you can sell for a flat 100, or if you're patient and can find the right vendor, can sell for a whole lot more. Let's get out of here.
Forwards.
How sweet the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stuffiness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath, replete with hills and gullies of patches and low shrubs. Already the tale of Tartuccio and his companions had gone cold. Luckily, we got Amiri with a fat +6 to nature, but we could not give up so easily. Whether the trail went cold or not, it was one we had to follow. Let's go. No blade of grass was bent. It must have had enough time to straighten back up since whoever last passed through. But the heath's dry earth preserved the prints of little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked and walked until finally we came to a huge gully, the dried-up bed of a river of yore. But what is this? At the edge, the grass was trampled down, and the soil turned up, and claw prints. Lots of them. We'd stumbled upon a fresh battlefield. And here, the trail split. One set of footprints walked away from the battle and down into the gully. The brave footprints that faced down their enemies followed the path along its edge. Well, let's go ahead and roll some lore nature to imagine who or what left those claw marks. Amiri, Amiri. We missed by 1! Ah! Unfortunately, we could not determine who attacked Tartuccio and his companions. However, we could discern that there were plenty of attackers, and they were rather small. Is there any magic? We discovered traces of a spell, apparently from the Illusion School of Magic, near where the lonely trail descended into the gully. Alright, alright. So, here's the thing. If the confident path made its way along the path, and it's Tartuccio we're trying to follow, we're going to snake into the gully. The path was frequently used. In its dust, we saw both sets of footprints together. It was clear that those who had no claws left the battle, surrounded by those that did. We're going into the gully. The way down was steep, and it took some time to reach the bottom. Walking on the loose soil was difficult, but the clawed footsteps were easy to spot. The bottom of the gully went downhill, deeper and deeper. Finally, the footstep turned, whirled up the steep slope, and disappeared at the gully's edge. We couldn't but admire the animal agility and clever claws of the creature who we were following. The slope before us was as tall as 2 tall men and ended at a hanging crest. Climbing such a slope would be no easier than climbing a sheer wall. However, a long, steady-looking root stuck out of the ground from the top. All right, Lindsay, you got +5 mobility. You're the brave hero trying your luck.
Wah, wah, wah.
What? I rolled a 1! What else is new? After tugging on the root, Lindsay took a deep breath, grabbed it with both hands, and began the difficult ascent. Pushing with her feet against the slope and grabbing the root with both her hands, she climbed higher and higher. Only her heavy breathing and the faint creaking of the root broke the silence. Suddenly, dust poured down from the top of the slope, and the root began to slide from the ground. With a loud groan, the gully crest started to collapse, and Lindsay rolled back down head over heels, a landslide fast behind her. More and more soil cascaded down, and our hapless companion was all but buried head to toe. We rushed to dig her out. Luckily, digging the loose soil was quick work. In a moment, we pulled her out. Dirty, scared, but happily unscathed. After recovering our senses, we clambered up the slippery slope, but the trail had washed away. Well, that kind of sucks. I don't think that could have gone worse. I don't know why that one's so hard. It's not even really, really high DCs. I'm just not lucky. But the game is nice enough to mark this curious old sycamore tree on our map, which we might go check out later. But for now, we're going to head up and do a little favor that we promised, because we promised somebody we'd go check out the Fangberry cave. I haven't rested yet. Well, we have no spell slots. Can we rest? Can't camp with our enemy. Can we leave? Oh, we can just leave! Awesome! On normal difficulty, I'm not risking any of this with no spell slots. I was dying enough as it was. Let's sleep. Well, we have an extra party member, Valerie, now, so who can either help us on watch with that fat +0, or can maintain armor, gaining a +1 circumstance to AC in the first battle within 12 hours. Now, this is just for Valerie, but she is our front line. Valerie getting a +1 bonus to armor class is great. Let's do it. Rest.
You chose a path of a warrior, and now your sword is always wet with blood. What, do you like killing?
War is no less honorable a trade than any others. It's definitely not worse than drawing or arranging letters into lines. As for my enemies, I'm not the one who puts weapons in their hands. Like me, they've chosen their own path.
Hell yeah, Valerie. You never kill someone who's unarmed, but you're more than happy to fight back when someone comes your way. I failed cooking. Well, hope everybody likes gruel. Alright, let's move, because I want to do at least a little bit more before we wrap up this episode. This episode's already had a lot of cuts and pauses in it, so I have no idea how long it actually is. I'm also going to try to do my best to make sure there is plot progression in every single episode. No, oh my god, blood for Gorham. This should be simple as just fighting them, right? To the cave with us. The endless plains, huh? That's what I love about this game. As you explore, you're just gonna find places. We're gonna go to the Fangberry cave for now. But you can just spend hours riding around the Stolen Lands, ignoring the story, and finding things. Now, a lot of these things will be way too high level for you. Like, I think... Oh my god! Ow. It's like a blizzard, but hot! God, you're such a himbo, and I love you. But yeah, you have to be very careful, because if you're not careful, you can accidentally find some things you're not supposed to be fighting. Like, I think you can find a troll at, like, we're level 2. A troll's like a level 6 or 7 enemy. So, you gotta be a little bit careful. Speaking of careful, I do believe down here there is something. I also want to see, you have 23 armor class. If we shield up... Oh, we lost his arcane spell failure. Hold on. Oh, we lost arcane spell failure. Hold on. Oh, we lost arcane spell failure. Hold on. Alright, cool. We failed all 4 of them. Let's go! Oh, she's got the tower shield, that's why. She's got, like, 50... You know, she's got 85 arcane spell failure. That's fair. That's going to be an issue for a little bit, which is kind of why I did that as a joke. Monitor lizard. Don't worry, we're going to have a friend. Don't worry, we're going to have a friend. Let's get him! Freebooter's Bane!
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey,
mess him up! Nice hit. Oh, already the -2 dex. Welcome to ability score damage. This is one of the most expensive issues in the early game to fix. This character's ability score is decreased. It can be restored. Oh, by resting. Okay, this one is not permanent. It's always confusing because it says duration permanent, but this one goes away by resting. Not all of them go away by resting. Alright, that's 1 kill.
This is where I step in.
Yeah, you need to be careful because a lot of this needs what's called a restoration potion. If you don't have them, you're screwed. A little bit of experience there. Let me skin them. 8 gold for the monitor lizard scales, as well as some meat, which will be useful for some recipes.
Let us press on.
So, I think Amiri will be fine. She's going to lose 1 AC, but she doesn't use dexterity to attack things, so we're fine for now. That stuff can stack up, though. It gets pretty brutal. What's this? We got money. Which, again, right now, money is everything. Also, oh my god. So I think I spoke about this last episode, how I fixed the fast movement issue, or the slow movement issue, rather. I'm pretty sure, A, there was the tactical time issue that I was facing before that I wasn't disabling. But also, up until recently, I was playing on the beta, which came out after the full release, and the beta included the turn-based mode. But I had never turned that beta off, so I was never playing the official release. So I think there's just less bugs now, and that beta might have had an issue with slow movement. But, regardless, we're running a lot faster now, and it makes me very happy. Ooh. Mess him up. Let's go!
To victory!
Shwonk! I missed. That one. Oh, there's already 3. There's 4 of them! There's... Alright, Lindsay, we're gonna need a, play me a song. Please. You go ahead and summon a monster behind them. Freebooter's Bane. Good. Mess them up. Good, good. Okay, this is going really well so far, which does not usually happen for me. Poison Fortitude save on Valerie. Let's go. Everyone keep attacking Valerie. We got a dog, and the fight's over.
Someday my dog will do something.
That was a really good fight, actually. I have no notes, no complaints. That was spectacular, y'all. Nothing over here. Let's go. So this place is full of enemies. Also, a little dead thing. Hello. Thanks for the potion of mage armor, bro. +4 armor bonus. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there's so many!
One spider fight later.
Now, we get to wait. And I think that is a good place to wrap up this episode. So, oh, nice reflex saves, y'all. So, that is it for this episode of Kingmaker. We caught up Tartuccio. We got a new party member in Valerie. And we got to start up a very interesting build with her. And in the next episode, we will continue to explore the Fangberry Cave. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future uploads in this series. Until next time, later!